Gone live. Okay, good. I am tired. So, oh, here's the parking ticket. Nice. The old meet and greet. Let's see who shows up. Live from London. I am in a McDonald's car park. And I'm faced with a dilemma what to do. I need to get to the Middle East. I've been sat here trying to debate. Should I fly? I need to get to Dubai. Should I fly tonight? Where I can catch a 10 o'clock flight, which is in 3 hours. Or do I sit here and wait another day and delay it by a day just to rest because I've just flown from LA? Now, I could take a flight. I just saw one that flies, I think, at 10, 10:15, 10:30. But that would take me to not Dubai, but to Abu Dhabi. And then I have to bus over from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. And I just don't feel like doing that. Or I could delay it by a day and then fly straight into Dubai the next day. So that's what. Hey, Carly, I'm sat in London. I'm near the airport. The airport's like literally right there on the other side of those buildings. And I'm contemplating life what to do because I'm tired. I've just flown from Los Angeles here. I only landed at about 4:30. It's 6:30 now, nearly 6:30. And I don't, I need to fly, but I don't feel like I haven't booked any tickets, but I'm looking to book right now. And so I'm kind of leaning towards tomorrow to fly tomorrow, just because I kind of want to rest. Oh, earpiece came out. 1 second. Missed my quiz night. Yeah, I didn't do quiz. I mean, I was in America, so I couldn't do a quiz night. But I missed doing quiz night. I love quiz night. It's fun, man. So it won't be this Sunday coming up. No quiz night because I'm uh, 98, 99% sure I'll be in the Middle East. Um, but now, if I'm gonna stay, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I know direct flight because I don't want to have to. I mean, it is a direct flight tonight, but it's to Abu Dhabi, and then I have to bus all the way over, and I just don't feel like Etihad will bus you to Dubai, but then it's like when I leave, I gotta leave from Dubai and take a bus back to Abu Dhabi. I don't know if I feel like really doing all that, so I'll probably fly tomorrow. But now where to stay? Where to stay for the night? What to do for tonight? And then it's all that I got to do a meet and greet. I got to arrange the meet and greet for the car. It's all that kind of stuff. So I probably will fly tomorrow, but I need to find a hotel where I can do, just chill out because I'm tired. I got a headache, man. If it wasn't for this girl who was sitting right next to me, she had some paracetamol. I would be out of commission right now. So I took some paracetamol on the plane. Thank goodness to this lady who was sat right next to me. So she gave me some paracetamol. Apparently, also, people know my Cal Poly stuff because they kept saying, "Oh, you went to Cal Poly." Hey, Damien, how we doing? So let's just give you an update. People come into these live streams whenever they come in. I gotta move pretty soon. You only get an hour inside this McDonald's car park. Um, I just landed. Of course, I had grief at the airport coming through immigration for some reason. Always, the immigration officer was refusing to stamp my passport, saying he didn't have the stamp. So I was like, "You're gonna get a senior officer," because I was like, "I'm not about to have to wait in this long queue, gonna then go get in another queue to then get a stamp." I said, "You can bring a senior officer here who then can walk me to the front of the other queue and stamp me in." But long story short, he ended up stamping me in. I got in. Blah 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 blah. That delayed me about an hour because the queue was long. But that delayed me by at least 15 minutes. Now I'm stuck here at the McDonald's car park debating life choices. Do I fly tonight? Do I fly tomorrow? I'm leaning towards 98% I'll fly tomorrow because I'm tired. I got a headache. So I'm going to have to move before I get a 100-pound parking ticket for sitting in McDonald's car park for an hour. So I'm sure as hell not about to get £100 parking ticket just for sitting at McDonald's. So let's get on the road. Figure out where the hell I'm going. I need to find a hotel. So I'll find a hotel. What is all that beeping? What the hell's all that? So I need to find a hotel. And there's the Renaissance right there. Now I didn't bring the Los Angeles weather with me, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I did not bring the weather with me. However, when I flew in, I could see that it was sunny in Manchester and in Wales. But of course, once I landed in England, it was cloudy. I mean, you could barely see the sky. It's so dang gone cloudy out here in London. But for those that care, in the UK, Wales is sunny. I could see it clear as day. And Manchester was sunny. Could see that clear as day. But only here in England is it apparently just gray. Man, shut up. There's a car beeping. All right, so we're off to find a hotel because I think I just want to rest. I don't want to stay by the hotel though. I just don't want to stay by the hotel. And gas costs too much to just be driving around. So that's latest and greatest. Funny story on before I left LA, I went to, I think I posted a picture. I went to a place called Marina Del Rey. It's by the water. It's a marina right off the ocean. And what's funny is one of my good friends was there, ran into. I had never been to this place. Ooh, the Marriott. Man, stay at the Marriott. Let's just keep going. We're gonna drive down here. But one of my good friends was there. I ran into him randomly. So funny. He's the one, for my longtime followers who know, he's the one whose wife is actually Ukrainian, who I offered to house his family here in England. So just like randomly ran into the guy. He ain't never been there, and I ain't never been there. So it was just like serendipity that we were supposed to meet right there. Pierce is back. Pierce Morgan, what a twat. I got a headache, guys. Man, I'd be out of commission. And one of my friends messaged me, said, "Oh, you never sit still." I said, "Nah, I don't. I don't sit still too often." But oh damn, what the fuck happened to the key? Oh man, the key got like a little lip on it. Can you see this? Look at that. What the hell is this all about? I have to get some glue. It's probably just need a little bit of glue. Get some glue. Fix the key. So yeah, let's get to this live stream. It's good to be back in England. It's good to see old Blimey in full glory and full gray. You know, it's grayed out today, old Blimey. Loving it. Um, Apparently it's been pretty hot. Ooh, a bowling alley. Courtyard. I just gotta find a hotel, man. Where to stay? Carly, aren't you from down this way? Where should I stay? If I gotta, because if I fly tomorrow, which I'm going to, that means it's gonna be like all day, every day, all day. So I need to be somewhere where I can, you know, do something towards the middle of the day. Because being at the airport would just suck. Where should I stay? To stay by Heathrow, close to Heathrow. Because the parrots, why can't you get aspirin in the Amazon? Because the parrots eat them? I don't get it. I know it's a joke, but I don't get it. Yeah, old Blighty, Kevin, old Blighty, it's all gray in here, man. Oof. I think I'll just drive around till I find a hotel. I literally have nothing in the sat nav. I'm just driving. Giving you guys an update on International Carl. As I say, it sounds so corny when I say it too. I was in Las Vegas, and my family was like, "Hey, he has a YouTube channel." I said, "Wait, like what is?" I said, "International Carl." I said, "I know it sounds corny, but that's as much uh, that's as much um, creativity that I could come up with." Ooh, should I go into London and and go to Tower Bridge. Paracetamol, paracetamol. Got it, got it, got it. Paracetamol. Paracetamol. Yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Let's give you guys a shot of London. Or not London, but Heathrow. Give you guys that shot. 1 second, got a phone call coming in. Gonna mute this. Gotta mute it. Got a phone call. And he's back. Sorry, had to mute. Phone call. Hmm. Central London is straight. That's the problem. I don't want to spend 200 pounds on a hotel in London just to sleep and work. That'll be the worst. That'll be the worst. But what's everybody up to? I've been made aware the weather has been glorious in general the last couple days. Hopefully. Oh, also it's a bank holiday on Monday. Had no clue there's a bank holiday. What bank holiday is on Monday coming up? I have no clue. So, yeah. Somebody asked me in a comment just a second ago about my carbon footprint. They said it must be huge. And I think it was funny because when I was on the plane, normally I never even think about my carbon footprint. I did think of that because somebody had mentioned it earlier before. And then today, somebody had made a comment again about my carbon footprint. And here's the thing about this carbon footprint, it's one of those things where I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I'm not, it's like, I get it. I'm all for the environment. I want the environment, except, man, look at all this land right here just begging to be developed. Jesus, look at all that. But it's, what am I supposed to do? I'm not, I'm not supposed to take a boat all the way to California, you know. And so I don't know what people expect people to do when it comes to carbon footprint and flying, because that is the fastest mode of transportation that we have. Yes, I am aware of June 2nd, June 3rd of the Jubilee. That should be interesting. That should be fun. Yeah, prices have come down some on this fuel. 179. That's not too. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it ain't that bad. I don't really want to go into central London now. Hey, thank you. It's good to be back. It's only going to be for a short while. It's going to be no longer than 24 hours at the moment. But it's good to be back. It's good to see old Blighty in all its glory. Why should I have gone left? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hilton Terminal 5 has a pool and a gym. Hmm. But the thing is, I don't want to spend 200 pounds because I'd rather use that in Dubai. I'm cheap. I'm very cheap. Parrots eat them all. Clearly, volume control is still on the paracetamol. I think we've covered that already. Yeah, I might turn back around. Might turn back around. Oh man, just want this headache to go away. That's what I really want. So what's everybody got planned for the weekend? For the next couple days? I mean, I can see a little bit of the sun. It's kind of coming out a little bit. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Now I'm stopped in the car. Let's see. Let me put it on my favorite view. A view of moi. Let me see. There we go. Back on moi. Gotta find a place to stay. I think I might pull over. Because now at this moment I'm just driving aimlessly, which is pointless given that fuel costs so much. But where was I? I was talking about carbon footprint. I don't know what to do about carbon footprint. If I got to go from A to B, from B to C, C to D, and they're in different countries, what do these people like Insulate Britain and all these people? What do you want people to do? You know, the most economical way to fly is commercial planes, or the most economical way to cover large distance. I think the lady said we flew. It was like 5,400 miles from London to LA. That's what the air, lady said. What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to cover that distance without a carbon footprint? And what do you want people to do to cover such a carbon footprint? I don't know what the solution is. I'm just asking because it seems unfair to ask people to go from like England to California via boat. I don't know what you want people to do. I just don't understand. Are you telling people no longer should travel? So we should abolish cars? We should abolish airplanes? I don't understand what it means. I don't understand. Yeah, and we just talking here, but I just don't know what they want us to do. Okay, I'm really getting into London now, man, bro. The fuck, man. Hounslow West Station. Who you honking at? Let's see what the comments. We're gonna stop. Travel Lodge on the M4 has rooms for 35 and is only a couple miles from Heathrow. That sounds like a plan. Let me put that actually in there right now. Travel Lodge. Put that in there. That give me some point to go because I ain't about to. Now, Travel Lodge is way too cheap though. That's too. I'm cheap, but I don't want to be like in a closet. Radisson Hotel. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Radisson Hotel. 1 second. Got a phone call. Sorry. Got a phone call. Martindale Road. All right, we back. We back. Turn right onto Martindale Road. I know where I'm going now. I have found a hotel, which is okay. So it's less than 100 pounds. Has a pool. Has a gym. So now we gotta turn around and get there. Somehow I gotta turn around. Let's turn around. We doing all kind of illegal stuff here. Let's turn this thing around. Beep in my car. Reverse cameras so you somebody. Excuse the beeping. All right, now let's turn around. Let's get turn going. Left onto Bath Road, A3006. Let's get this rolling. I figured out where I'm gonna go. 15 minutes away, 5 miles outside of 5 miles away from the airport. Let's get it going. What should we talk about? Let's see. What can I update you guys on? I tried going live the other day. I did a live driving through LA at night. I took you guys by. Man, shut up. Man, shut up. Damn car, there's nothing next to me. Why does the sensors keep going off? Sorry.
Continue on Bath Road for half a mile.
Took you guys by Tesla. SpaceX. Took you by SpaceX. There's a live video of that. If you haven't seen it, go have a look. Because by the time I did it, most of you guys would have been deep sleep. People tend to like, people tend to like these drives through London, these drives through England. So I like to do them. Now I got a destination. I know where I'm headed. It's in the car. Oh, I wish there was a nice spot here, because at least there's some life around here. I wish there was a movie out. I could go to the movies, but there isn't. Jesus, what is going on, man? Let's go around all of this. We rolling, 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 rolling. Now, what has been going on in the world? Let's see here. Has anything crazy happened in the last week in terms of British politics? I don't talk too much politics, but what's been going on? I'm not familiar with anything particular. Oh, did I tell you guys about this Disney going to Florida? Let me turn this camera around. Look, if you're going to go to Disney, okay, because I think I've said it before. I did say, I talked about it took 5 hours. 5 hours and like 2 minutes to get tickets. To get a set of tickets for one day. Okay? Took forever. But man, do not think you can just show up Florida
In 1,000
in
feet,
California.
at Henley's roundabout, take the second exit route A4.
Jesus. Bro. And then you're gonna stop right there? Should have said, bruv, I'm in London. Bruv! You can't just show up. You gotta book weeks in advance to go to Florida, to go to Disney. I don't care what Disney. I don't care. You pick the park. Book months out. It's so compacted, ain't enough dates, ain't enough slots available for how many people want to go. This old beat up BMW cut me off. Huh. My car's so dusty. Where do these people have my car parked at, man? It's so
Exit the
dusty.
roundabout onto Bath Road.
Okay. You rolling?
In a quarter of a mile, at Wagoners Roundabout, take the third exit onto the Parkway A312.
Cool. So I know where I'm gonna stay. Man, look at all that land right there, man. That's just begging to be developed. Gosh, dog. Make sure we're not speeding. What we got? Would you stay with one of your subscribers if you needed somewhere to stay if they offered it to you? Depends on what's on offer, Kevin. What's she looking like? Oh, bro. I don't ever need no, I appreciate the sentiment and the offer. If I was in a jam, that would really be helpful if I was in a jam to stay somewhere. But, there's enough hotels to go around. So I would just crash at a hotel, to be honest. I'll tell you what I have done before, especially when I came to the UK early on. I would go to these bed and breakfasts because normally I stay at like a hotel, the Hilton, Marriott, something like that. But when I was out here, when I first started coming to the UK, going to bed and breakfasts, those B&Bs, that was like a new thing, novelty for me, and they were pretty cool. It was like not Airbnb, but the bed and breakfast, the British typical B&B. I would go to those, and those were pretty cool. I enjoyed them. I went to one. I went to one. Man, where the hell was I? I remember taking the train to get there too. Man, I just don't know where the hell I was at. This was years ago. This might have been like in the first like 2 months of being in the UK. I took the train somewhere just to see, just to see some stuff.
Exit the roundabout onto the
But
parkway.
doing the B&B stuff was so nice. It was cool.
Continue on the parkway for 1 mile.
Where we going? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rick, ski skirt. But man, LA was beautiful, man. I had a great time in LA. I only spent a couple days there because I flew from, it's funny because I was talking when I went. Okay, let me rewind that. Let me blah, 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 blah. Yesterday, I went to lunch with my cousin and her grandfather, and that's how I ran into one of my friends. But she is going through, I'm gonna call it baby daddy drama, and she was complaining about how she has to do the child exchange, and how nobody's paying for something. I said, look, for me, you're not gonna get no sympathy because I have to fly across an ocean, across an entire continent, just to pick up my children, just to fly them to Florida. So you're not gonna get much sympathy out of me. But it's like, you just have
In a
to do what
quarter
you
of
have to
a
do.
mile,
If
at
you want to see, if you want to
Parkway
be in your child's
interchange,
life,
take the second exit onto the
if the other
M4 slip
party
road
don't
to
want
Heathrow
to,
Airport, M25.
do something that makes sense, then you say whatever. You do what you have to do. But I wasn't in LA that long because I flew from here, went to LA. I think I landed at like 3 in the afternoon, and I was on a flight back to Florida. I was on a flight to Florida by like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I was back at the airport. I was definitely back at the airport by 8 o'clock on the day I picked up the girls. And then when I flew from Florida back to LA, my dad picked me up from the airport and we went straight to Las Vegas, which was crazy of a drive. I'm talking so long. And because I didn't want to get on another flight. So my dad picked me up and we flew. My mom flew, my sister flew, but me and my dad, we just drove because I was like, I might as well buy another set of tickets for me and these girls to drive, to fly. Let's just drive. Thinking it'd take like 4 hours. It took like 7 hours. So much traffic. And then I only spent like 48 hours in LA, but I got to see some of my friends. My children were born um, in America. In America. Um, yeah, that's what I'll say about that. Hey, Thomas Croston, how we doing? Thanks for shouting me out. Thanks for stopping by. So let's catch up for those that, I always have to repeat myself, but we'll just catch up for those. I've just landed back in the UK. It's 6:50. I landed back at 4 o'clock, about
Exit the
4:30.
roundabout onto the slip road.
I
In a
was gonna
quarter of a
fly
mile,
to
merge onto
I need to
M4.
fly to the Middle East. I was gonna fly tonight. I was literally getting ready to book the tickets, but I don't want to fly indirect. Indirect meaning I don't want to fly to Abu Dhabi to then take a bus. So I decided to just rest for 24 hours. I'm now finding a hotel. I found a hotel. I'm on my way to that hotel. I'm gonna stay down here by London, and I'm gonna take a flight tomorrow night to the Middle East. So I'm gonna go straight to Dubai, so I can take care of business out there. Hopefully, I can have a couple days to me. I'm gonna speak like a British person. Have a couple days to myself.
Continue on M4 for 1 mile.
Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna get out there for a couple days, and then hopefully I can come back and then hit it and get it again, and see what next comes. So yeah, that's the latest. So now I'm just driving to find the hotel. Let me show you guys where I'm driving. I'm on the M4. Which direction? I have no idea, but I'm close enough to the airport to where I don't really care. Nice When was the first time I came to the UK? So, here's a true story. Hey, Carl. Wow, super busy, man. I'm always
In a
super
quarter
busy,
of a
Rich.
mile, at
So,
junction
we got
4,
a good
take the
question.
A408
The
exit to
first time I
Uxbridge.
came to the UK was, I know exactly when it was. It was, uh, it would have been the year 2007, 2008. What was going on was I was flying
Exit at
from
junction 4.
LA to Italy to Torino for the company I was working for. I had to do
In a
some
quarter of a
business.
mile,
But
at
one of
Heathrow
my closest
interchange, take the
friends,
third exit onto Stockley Road.
her name is Brianne. Um, Brianne, her name is Bree, but I call her Brianne. Um, she was living out here working in Canary Wharf in the business for one of the banks. And so since I was coming out to Italy, I said, hey, I've never been. I'm going to come see you. Blah, blah, blah. She was staying, man, where was she staying? She was staying in, man, an expensive part of freaking town too, man. Where the Apple store is at in central London. She was staying like right over there. Um, I forget what it's called. So I came, so I put that on the back of my trip. So I flew here for work, did some work, and then I took a Ryanair flight from Torino to Stansted, no Luton, to Luton, and then that was the first time I came to the UK. So that's when the idea, and this is what I
Exit
always
the
tell her, I
roundabout
always
onto
blame
Stockley
her.
Road.
I say, you're the reason why I'm in Europe, because once I came for work and I saw that you were living here, the idea was planted in the seed to say, hey, why can't you come live in Europe? And that's when the seed was planted, visiting her.
Keep
Oh,
left and use the middle lane to
got
turn
turned,
slightly
sorry.
right at Holloway Lane.
I know exactly where we are. Exactly. Um, and so she planted that seed once I saw that she
Use the
was
middle
living here.
lane to turn slightly right at Holloway Lane.
Am I in the right
A408,
spot?
then slight
I'm
left
not in the
onto
right
Cherry
spot.
Lane.
I'm not. Oh, I am in the right spot. Am I in the right spot? I am in the right spot. Okay. Sorry, look at the thing. Yeah, Regent Street. Hey, Lee, what's up? And no, not Regent Street. No, no, not Regent Street, man. Man, they have like man, Central London has Apple Store has like a flagship store in London. Man, what the name of that area is called? Everybody goes. It's like a place to go.
Slight left onto Cherry Lane.
Man, I can't think of the name, but it don't matter. But that's how I ended up coming to the
Continue
UK
on
for the
Cherry
first time.
Lane for
And
three
then she
quarters of
took
a
me
mile.
around, you know, and showed me around the place. So I've been knowing Brianne since Cal Poly. We went to Cal Poly together. So she's one of my closest friends in the whole wide, wide world. And her and her husband live in Los Angeles, well, greater Los Angeles, who I know. His name is Mike. He's a great guy. I went to the wedding, which was fantastic. I expected nothing less. Um, and yeah, man, that was the first time I came to the UK, and the seed was planted. So then, long story short, I ended up living in Italy. And then once I had to leave living in Italy, I was like, man, I want to move to the UK. And I figured out how to move to the UK, got a job, got sponsored, da 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 da, and I've been here ever since. You're talking about 13 years in Europe. 13 years. It's going fast, man. Jeez, it's going lightning fast. Okay. So I'm approaching the hotel at 99 Oxford Street. Nah, not Oxford Street. I remember Regent Street. It's not like that. It's man, it's gonna come to me too, man. As soon as I get off the dog phone, that's what's gonna be upsetting. And then I'm not gonna be able to remember this damn place. Man, she had a flat
Turn
right
right
down
onto
the street
Thornton Avenue, then turn left.
from the thing too, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get to this hotel, shower up because I need to shower. All right, where am I going? I need to turn here. Covent Garden. That's it. Thank you, Louise. Jeez, I knew somebody would know. Covent Garden. That was it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Covent Garden. She lived right there in that little poshy little area, like right above
Turn
the
left, then you will
station. The
arrive at
station was
your
like right
destination.
there. Huh? How is this the? Oh, I didn't put the hotel address. I'm like, how is this the address? Oops. I put the city or the town. Oops. One second. Let me pull over. I'm like, how the hell
In
is? How's the
600
hotel
feet
here?
at the roundabout, take the fourth exit
One
and stay
second.
on Thornton Avenue.
One second. I need to get out of here. Now let me put the actual hotel address. I put the little borough in. Damn it, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think I made a boo boo. One second here. Let me see. So one second. Man, I got this car on my ass too. I need to pull over. Hold on.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Hold on. Shut up, lady. Please don't have this car follow me. Of course, I turn right. This car turns fucking right. Let me pull over. Sorry. Let me search this one. Got it. Now we can start. Oop.
Head
Okay,
southwest on
perfect.
North
There we go.
Road.
Sorry, we back on the road. Let's show you where we at. We just like I was like, how's the hotel gonna be up in here? So didn't make any
In
sense, right?
800 feet at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Bell
So
Avenue.
that's what you get for just I just wanted to get a heading, and I forgot that I didn't put the hotel in the sat nav. You know. Oh, the phone's ringing. One second. Got a phone call. Give me 30 seconds. Okay, and we're back.
Turn left onto
Thank you.
Simpson Road.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out where I'm going because things is all messed up. What are the questions we got there? Before you started traveling, did you think America was the best country in the world? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a question, Kevin. What a question. So, did I think it was the best? I was indoctrinated to believe that. And it's funny because my kids,
In half a
whenever they
mile,
come,
continue straight.
they were talking to some of my friends. They said, "We're from America, the land of the free." The land of the free is what my oldest said, something to that effect. And I just thought it was funny because then that's when I sat down. I said, "So what can you do there that we can't do here? You say you're free in America, so you're here in England. This was like last summer." I said, "What can you do there that you can't do here?" And she couldn't answer it, but it just thought it was so funny because you just everybody's indoctrinated one way or the other, and then saying indoctrination has a negative connotation to it, but it's not. It doesn't have to be. It's just the way you're raised in a society. So this is, England has a indoctrination into a particular way of living and lifestyle and what you believe in. And so America has the same. It indoctrinates you to believe it's the home of the free, land of the free, home of the brave.
Continue straight, then sharp right onto
And the
Stockley Road.
question is, if that's so true, you know, my dad always says, "What freedoms?" Because and I explained to my dad, we were driving when we did the Las Vegas trip. It's like freedoms. What freedoms do you think you have in America that you don't have here? And I explained it to her something simple. I said, "Dad, you're not even free in America to cross the street wherever you want to, because that's considered jaywalking, and that's illegal." I said, "In England, for example, there is no such law. Yes, you can't walk across the motorway. That's illegal."
Sharp right onto Stockley Road.
Sorry, confused. That's illegal. Yeah, Blighty.
Use the middle
And
turning
so,
to stay on Stockley Road.
so it's just that kind of conversation piece that I always have with my daughters. It's like it's like,
In
there's a
200
law
feet,
against
make
everything.
a
When you
right
say you're
change,
free,
take the second
what does
exit
that
onto
really mean to be
M4 heading
free?
to Heathrow Airport.
I don't know what it means to be free, because in the grand scheme of things, does free mean anarchy? You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, how you want, or do you have to have a certain set of rules, a square box to fit in, and then everything in there you do is free? But then when you start saying that, it's like you're not free, because you can just say like, oh, I can buy a house. I'm free to buy a house. Well, you're free to buy a house in just about every country. Gotta get
Exit
over
the
it.
roundabout onto M4.
Sorry. But then it's like are you free to paint your house any color you want? Are you free to do whatever you want to your house? Are you free to add to your house however you want? There's a set of rules against everything, no matter where you're at. And so I don't know when somebody says you're free, I don't really know what that means in the context
Continue
of
on M4 for 3/4 of a
free. What does it
mile.
mean to be free? And that's a question that I still think is a word that's undefined properly. In terms of free to where you don't have to be owned by anybody, okay, that's easy. I get that. In America, you're free. You can't be owned by anybody. But then, are you owned by the company you work for because you can't afford not to work for them? Are you live in some no-name town where there's one mass employer and everybody works for that person? Are you free? Are you still free? It's a. I think it's a conversation piece that needs to be had.
In a quarter of a
You're
mile,
right,
use the
Kevin. I
left
can't say
lane to
it any
turn
better than
slightly
that.
left.
I can't say it any better than what you just said, Kevin, because see, my sister, I just had a nephew not too long ago, and you gotta realize, like, she had to pay to bring him into this world. And I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. You have to pay to bring him into this world.
Use the left lane to turn slightly left, then turn left.
Jeez, I did all that driving, just so you know, just so you guys know, I did all that driving to end up literally right back at the airport. I'm gonna end up staying literally right at the airport.
Turn
I
left,
could
then
probably
turn
park the car
left.
here and walk to the airport. That's how close I am. But I'm here. Let me cut this off. Yeah. Hopefully I'm at the right hotel. We have a pool, so I'll utilize that. And then I gotta book all the other jazz that come along with it. Meet and greet. Somebody's gotta come collect this car and stuff. So I got a headache, man. My head is really still kind of hot, man. Old Blighty at it again. Though it's fairly warm though. I tell you what, it was hotter in England than it was in LA when I first got there about a week ago. I wouldn't dare go outside without this jumper on when I was in. That's the worst part. You have to pay to park too. God, hate it. Hate that. I'm a 30 pounds to park. Hotel must enter their full correct vehicle registration into the terminal at reception upon arrival to obtain a permit for the duration of their stay. 30 pounds to park for 24 fucking hours, man. It's a fucking. Ugh. I want to see if I can park on the street, man. Let me find out. I ain't about to fucking pay to park 30 fucking pounds. Fuck that. Alright, at least here's the fucking hotel, but fuck that. I ain't. 30 fucking pounds? Hell no. If I could park on the street, let's see. Let's drive around the street. If there's a spot on the street, I'm parking on the street. You can have. You can kiss my ass. 30 pounds to park. Plus, I gotta stay at the hotel? No, no. See if we can park on the street. walk around here. I'm not afraid to walk a few feet. Yeah, I think we can park down here. Let's see. 30 pounds. Hell no. Hell no. Let me see. What's it say? No loading anytime. Keep clear. What does it say? Permit holders only Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Well, it's past 5 p.m. So I definitely can park here and just move in the morning. Yeah. 30 pounds? Hell no. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Park on this residential street. Try to save myself at least 20 pounds. So I probably have to move it in the morning. Exactly. Even parking ain't free. We talking about parking. We talking about free. Man, there ain't no spots up in here. But we're gonna move. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to beat this 30-pound parking charge. I can tell you that right now. Mm-mm. Hell no. How can you not even park on a public street for free? That don't make no kind of sense. We already pay for the roads, so I gotta pay twice. It makes 0 cents. Pay twice, pay to park at the hotel. Thanks, but no thanks. Come on, we gonna find a spot. I'm telling you, we're gonna find a spot to park for free. We're gonna find us a spot. Man, I think I can squeeze in this thing, man. Let me see. Can I squeeze in? No, too big. Yeah, too big. Way too big. Freak. This is when you need a M1 or something. A Golf. Let's keep looking. As long as I gotta go too far. Too far, I'm still prepared to walk. If I anything to avoid that 30-pound charge. Anything. Ridiculous. Okay. Let's see where we at. Show you where we at, what we talking about. Be a bit of a walk from here. Be a bit of a walk, but still within the doable range. Still would be doable. Let's see here. 5 p.m. It's past 5 p.m., so I can park for free. Now we just gotta find a spot. Yes, that spot is open and I can fit in that. So let's turn this thing around. Let's dip in here. What's funny is trespassing is not a crime. So technically I could probably park here and there's nothing they could do. But we'll just park on the street. Avoid this 30-pound charge for the day. Stop beeping at me. Anything to avoid that 30-pound charge, I'm telling you guys. All right, let's see if we can get a spot. Get us a spot. I think I can fit right here. I think. Please tell me I'm big enough. Man, I can fit. You just got to back up some. We in there. We in there. We'll save ourselves 30 pounds. Man, I'm too wide, man. Man, my ass is out. Damn it. Let me do this. My ass is out. Okay. See if we can get in there. Come on. Come on. might just back up some. Just give me an inch. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for backing up. Just give a brother an inch. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Let me just back this thing up. Get straight. Perfect. How many times have I said perfect? It ain't been perfect. All right. We're here. We made it. Now, oof. This is exactly where I needed to be in. Look at this big ass bus coming by. That's exactly where I needed to be in. Put these mirrors in. I'm gonna sign this off, guys. I will catch you guys up tomorrow. That's probably when I'll go live tomorrow. And that's it. Peace. I'm out. See if there's any questions. Oh yeah, the roads are very narrow. Roads are very narrow. Check these questions real quick. Got to those. Got to those. Got to those. Covent Garden. Covent Garden. Yep, it was Covent Garden. Yep, I got to all of these. Thank you guys. I'm out. About to go to this hotel. Shower up. 'Cause I can smell myself. Trust me. And we're out. Peace.